Hey fellow Vault Dwellers, it's Angry Turtle coming back with yet another video. As after my last video with the Stealth Commando build, I saw a lot of question and a lot of doubt about Tenderizer choice, and therefore I'm going to clear it out in this video exactly why I prefer Tenderizer. If you don't know, it's a discard Tenderizer, and I like to use it max out rank for my blooded builds, especially any type of automatic weapons, and stealth even more important. But we'll go into why and how I figure it out, because I know it's not easy to just believe if someone say you it's good and damage does not reflect that. Then I will demonstrate it very shortly what I'm doing to figure out stuff like the Tenderizer card, and we'll be comparing this card with a bloody mess that clearly, if you look at the card description, the damage value is way higher. We have 15% in here, more damage with everything, and Tenderizer, we have just 7% more damage, but target receives 7% more damage for 10 seconds. And after the first attack, then it doesn't look so promising when you look at that. Just to show you my legendary perks, it's my Stealth Commando build. We are exactly on the build I was showcasing in last video, and follow through is not maxed out yet. And now, because I want to show you some graphs, but before I will do it, I need to show you how I'm making those graphs, as I'm getting so many questions what those graphs are coming from. Then I will show you exactly what I'm doing. Salmon Span, that's a place I'm doing the testing. Let's go there. From the spawn point, for those of you that are new, turn around. Run down this road. Run until you will reach the span, and there is a glowing behemoth. The huge super mutant. That is a perfect test target. And now how I'm doing the testing, I will demonstrate you now. I mean, it depends what I'm testing, it can vary a little bit, but in this case Tenderizer, then what I'm doing, I already have graph done, then even if I mess up something in here, it will not be reflected. And I unequip everything. I usually run it 3 times, like I unequip the cards that I want to test, and I want to figure out if baseline will be consistent. Then in this case, I will shoot him once in torso, to bring his attention a little bit and to make sure that my follow through will work. Then I mix crits and regular hits, and one crit didn't actually trigger correctly, then this test will be normally rejected. But as I'm just demonstrating how I'm testing, I will show you that I will charge another crit for next test. This test will be invalid because I'm looking at damage numbers, and one test didn't actually trigger as expected. The crit didn't do correct damage. But here you can see, regardless of that, that glowing behemoth have this health bar. And I just cut those health bars accurate to 1 pixel and put them into the graph. Then what you see on the graph is a remaining health of the behemoth. And now after I use him like that, I don't want to replace the behemoth. I'm not killing the behemoth, I will leave him like that. I will move away and fast travel away. Thanks to that, behemoth will regenerate its health. It will be the same behemoth with full health again. Yeah, I don't need to go far, like White Spring train station will do. And now I wait like 10-15 seconds at White Spring train station, and I fast travel back to Salmon Span. And here I am back. Normally I will repeat the first test, but we'll skip it for a moment. Let's say that first test was successful. I will equip a card I want to test. After running like empty test 3 times, I will equip a card. And in the same time, I will be recording everything, because I watch it again. I watch my test again that's recorded to make sure that everything went smoothly, because when I'm doing the test, it's very easy to miss something, that something went wrong. When I'm watching it again from the recording, I can focus, I can slow down and can pause it and make sure that test was correct. And now let's do another test. Then I'm always trying to be sure that behemoth is in range, and I watch the damage numbers, even though those damage numbers are usually very useless. they help me to figure out if Behemoth is in range. Then I will like shoot him in the torso, 126, he's in range. Then I will swap for a head, put the crit on, do shot 1, 2, 3, 4. It's usually 4 shots, sometimes more. I don't want to kill him. It's why I just go below half of his health. And you were able to see as well what I noticed. The crits are very inconsistent. Even though I have crit like every second shot, you notice that there was like 2 crits in a row, 1 recharge, 1 crit, but if I want another crit, there is nothing. There's 1 recharge, 2 recharge. And now I will have crit again. That's really weird. I don't know why it's happening, but generally you're still getting crit every second shot. It's just not really in order. There's like 2 crits, 2 shots without crit, 1 crit, 1 regular shot, 1 crit. I don't know why it's happening. It's not very important in this video. Important is the testing. And then, after I do like a second test, I have health bar of the Behemoth, and I will use it to the graph. But now, when I explain it, sorry that you need to wait so long, but making those graphs takes a lot of time, and I want to know how I'm doing that. And as well, it will save me time answering on those questions, what those graphs are and how they come to existence. Then I hope you enjoy this part, and now into the graph. Now on the graph you can see what I was testing. First is a control, as I demonstrated. It's Tenderizer 0, Bloody Mess 0. It's meant none of those cards equipped. No Tenderizer, no Bloody Mess. Then one below, I equipped Tenderizer rank 1 and still no Bloody Mess, and you can see improvement in damage. After that, I equipped Tenderizer rank 3, still no Bloody Mess. This test was done because so many people told me rank 1 is enough, you wasting point upgrading Tenderizer because there is no gain. But if you look at this graph, there is a serious gain if you compare rank 1 of Tenderizer and max out rank of Tenderizer. Then another test I did, it's no Tenderizer equipped, but Bloody Mess rank 3 equipped. And as you can see, Bloody Mess rank 3, it's about a line with Tenderizer rank 1. Then Bloody Mess rank 3 is equivalent of Tenderizer rank 1 in case of Bloody Stealth Commando. Then it's not really a good deal. Worth to mention, just a side note, if you go for full health build, Bloody Mess will have a little bit more value, and of course if you one-shotting mobs, then Bloody Mess is worth something, where Tenderizer is worth nothing, because Tenderizer is start working from second shot and works with all consecutive shots. That's just a quick disclaimer. Then another test, it's Tenderizer rank 1 and Bloody Mess rank 3, what meant 4 points spent, and I'm still not getting as much gain as just Tenderizer rank 3. That's my reasoning to put Tenderizer rank 3 on my build, rather than Bloody Mess, as I want to use luck for other perks, although it's not a bad choice if you want to min-max your damage and put both. Like the last one, it's Tenderizer max out, Bloody Mess max out, and obviously it did a little bit more damage than just a Tenderizer, but difference is not huge. Basically what I want to show here, if you want to choose between Bloody Mess or Tenderizer, take Tenderizer. Max out Tenderizer first. If you still have spare points under luck, sure, add the Bloody Mess to the mix, but you should prioritize Tenderizer. I hope I explained it clearly why Tenderizer is my perk of choice and why I do not trust numbers. As I don't know if you were paying attention to my test early, but regardless of rank of the Tenderizer I will equip, the damage numbers on screen when I shoot this Behemoth will be exactly the same. It's not reflected at all, but when I look at his health bar, it's clear difference. Then it does work, and it does work really well. The only problem is you cannot see it, and sometimes it's hard to tell because damage numbers cannot be trusted. The only thing that can be trusted is observation of the health bar, how much damage you are actually doing. And that's basically what I have for you with this video, guys. I hope you enjoyed this little explanation of my graphs and my testing that's behind all those perks and choices I'm doing in my builds. And you feel free to do the same test for yourself if you have some perk cards that need testing. It's the best way to try stuff. It's really fun to do, although it's quite time consuming, and I advise recording your own testing. It's the only way you can validate if everything went smoothly and there is nothing that can actually mess up your test, like your health dropping, your buff expiring, and stuff like that, Behemoth moving too far. There's a lot of small details you need to pay attention to. But okay, I'm talking already too much. As always, thank you a lot for watching, and see you guys in the next one.